Hey, Josh Shoemaker, it's Robert Plank. So you said you want to write a book on Facebook Live and how it can be used for internet marketing. So let's make a book here. So I'm going to start off with a blank template and we'll call this a Facebook Live for internet marketers. So the first thing I like to do is dial up Amazon. Actually, the only thing I like to do, right? Facebook Live. Let me see what there is on Facebook Live in terms of books. Just not even looking too much at the internet marketers part yet, because I have a feeling that Facebook Live is still pretty new, that we're going to have a tough time narrowing down. And you can see here that you see, like, I'm looking for a high number here, and I see a high number in like socialnomics and stuff, but for like Facebook diet, but then for something that's actually like a how-to step-by-step on Facebook, we're not seeing a lot of reviews here. So either it's not a looked for thing, which I would assume it was, but see, we're having this Wow app, so we're not, and we're seeing Periscope. So I mean, just out of curiosity, let me try like Periscope for business. Periscope is looking more, a little better there. And let's check like live streaming, live events, 5 reviews. So, I mean, not a ton. And so this is the kind of thing where I don't know, like I would kind of go more for a book about Facebook Live, uh, YouTube Live, or like it's called now, or like Google Hangouts is now YouTube Live. So sort of like this one, this Paul Killigan book. We're see like it looks like that has more of a demand than a book just about Facebook Live. Because we look at Facebook Live again, narrow it down to books. Can we narrow it down to just Kindle? Doesn't look like it. But see, we only see like one. And so even though we only have a couple of reviews to look at, I'm still curious about what people are saying in the reviews. So first of all, on this one, and this one's not selling, but we see that so how to get started, the new domains, get your .live domain, and okay, so not much there. Curious at its table of contents. So, how to get started in 5 minutes or less, the platforms, the software, the hardware, YouTube video. Okay, so I think that just for the gist of what I'm seeing is that live streaming might be too advanced for a lot of people, and I would have live streaming in the book, but it looks like a lot of people are more interested in Facebook in general, social media in general, streaming in general. So we can say some things what what skills do I need, i.e., speaking to live stream? What software should I use to live stream? What hardware, webcam, microphone do I need for live streaming? And then let's see, make this right aligned. What do I need to, or how do I live stream to Facebook? How do I live stream to YouTube Live, formerly Google Hangouts? And I think that what would be really helpful is to put it in the keyword stuff your title, right? So we could say like live streaming for internet marketers, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Google Hangouts, and Periscope. Okay, so YouTube Live, how do I stream to Periscope and Snapchat? We'll just combine those together. And we're going to look at some of this other stuff. And so whenever I see a book that doesn't, or when the competing books don't have a lot of reviews, they don't have a very good ranking, then I would think definitely about what kind of back end offer that you want to have, because this doesn't look like the kind of thing where Amazon will provide a lot of traffic. Doesn't look like the kind of thing where or you get a bunch of sales or a bunch of income from Amazon. But what you do is you put out the book, you send your list, you send your traffic to the book, and then you impress them with the book and get them to buy some sort of a package where you'll teach them how to live stream, you'll get their live stream set up, you'll coach them on a live stream, whatever. I think that having that back end offer is really important there. And so, things to do on a live stream, what to do if you hate being on camera. So, what should I live stream about? What should I do if I'm nervous about speaking or being on camera? And then even like what are some ways I can get more mileage out of my live streams? Like we can talk about like a transcript. You can talk about like a rebroadcast or repost the video, stuff like that. And so they mentioned podcasting, but I think he's just trying to upsell them on something else. 10-minute YouTube marketing, even though it's YouTube, I'm still curious what they have. Producing the videos, advertising, social media. So maybe even like a how do all these social media sites connect together? And then maybe we have like how do I run my first live stream, right? How do I live stream or run my first live stream on Facebook? And we'll look at the reviews of this one as well. Uh, okay ranking, not great. So we'll look at the good and bad reviews. So I was hoping that I would be able to make a video like a pro. Let me see. It's just the one review, okay? And then the good reviews say that learned a lot. All right, the basics of YouTube. We'll close a few of these down, and we're looking at the last couple here. So, table of contents on this Facebook. So, there's a whole book on Facebook Live. Like we said, is well, let's see how it's selling on. Yeah, only one review, and it's a bad one. So that might just be because he isn't doesn't have a good book. It could be. And so we're looking again at the table of contents, editing video, viewing the live map. Um, so maybe like there's um, on the mobile app and on the desktop, right? Because they can start with the app, click the button, and then do the more advanced stuff. We don't care about the future of live streaming. We don't care about tips, experiment with length, whatever. And the last one. So this is just about Facebook. And we'll see if we missed anything here. Having fun, creating a marketing plan, and then, whoa, a star and a half. And yeah, like don't okay, all right. So one other thing I want to kind of check before we move on is I'm curious. This is the one book we found about Facebook Live completely, and limited. Wish I had a camera phone. Okay, so maybe we would even say like what's like the cheapest camera phone. That's actually pretty good, right? Uh, uh, recommend the cheapest camera phone that will work in a pinch. I mean, even like if like an iPod Touch or something will do the job. I don't know. So we mapped all that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Narrow down to 7. So what we're going to do is sort of look at all these at once. And so how do I connect these together? What skills? How do I run my first live stream? Um, so, um, so smart or which can I buy a cheap camera phone? And can I broadcast from my computer? All right. And I mean, yeah, we'll just take that part out. So we'll still have the first mobile app, and then, so maybe we should, I mean, if it's, let's see, what should I live stream about? Maybe we'll combine these two. What should I live stream about? If I'm afraid of freezing up on camera. And then what should I do if I'm nervous? Periscope, Snapchat, hardware, software. So maybe we'll combine what the content and the confidence, right? So I'll just say content and confidence. So what skills do I need? There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we need to merge one last one or two of them together. So I keep thinking that I want to merge YouTube, Periscope, and Snapchat. And maybe how do these connect together? Okay, that's what we'll do. So we'll say, how do these connect together? All right, awesome. So now we have our 7 chapters, and they're very meaty, and it'll be tough to talk for less than 8 minutes on this. So you have a lot of content here. Now we need to look at this and see if this is in an order that we want to have it in. So we say content and confidence, software, hardware. So maybe hardware first. So get the hardware, get the web camera, get the software installed, and maybe even mention like most computers have a built-in web camera. If not, here's the one to get. But be careful because uh, Amazon will not let you direct link to affiliate products from a Kindle book, so you're going to have to shoot them over to your website. And so we'll say hardware, software, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and then how to get more mileage out of it. So I think that that's a pretty logical sequence. And then to flesh out the remainder of the outline here, what we do is we would talk about, for example, running your first live stream, right? We say why, what, how to, what if, and we can say why should I live stream in the first place? What live stream on Facebook in the first place? What are the benefits? Then what actions am I about to take in order to live stream? And then how do I live stream? What are the steps? And then now that I've mastered Facebook streaming, what should I do next? And we can kind of give them a little bit of a hint on the upcoming chapter, which is about YouTube Live. And so some chapters will break down this way, and then plan to speak for 2 minutes on this one to answer this question, plan to speak for 2 minutes to answer this question, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And then you're going to find that there are other chapters where there's just so much loaded in here that we'd have to say, and let me just kind of break these down anyway, because we do want to have 4 subsections, but we might completely blow away one of these to make room for something. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to kind of put that one there. I'm going to put that one there. And then what should I do if I'm nervous? And then we'll say now that I've mastered the the inner game of live streaming, what hardware do I need to do it, to broadcast? Okay, and then we'll sort of move on from there. And so there you go. That's the how that came together. So you end up with 7 chapters. Plan to speak out each answer in the 4 parts for 8 minutes. And then that gives you 8 minutes times 7 chapters, gives you 56 minutes. And that is what I think, that's how I would do it if I were putting together a book about live streaming. And so just what I noticed is that book about Facebook Live on its own, it might be like too early. It might be that just like books about that haven't caught on yet for whatever reason. So I would put it on Kindle, but I would send a lot of your own traffic to it, because just from what we saw from the sales rankings, from the reviews, I'm just not sure if a book about live streaming is going to fly off the shelves just with Amazon's traffic. So you send your own traffic, have your own sort of coaching offer. I think that'll be fantastic. So thanks for writing in, Josh. And that is the live streaming for internet marketers outline.